Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the 20th of July 2021 and this is the Flight Sim News. So taking a look at all the latest stuff from the guys at Eagle Dynamics, including what they talked about this weekend, we'll start with what they just posted today. It looks like they've just posted a video on Hmd Alignment coming soon. When performing a cold and dark startup of the Hornet, you will want to perform a JHMCS alignment for the best HMD accuracy. This is not, though, needed for a hot start or air start. I hope this video will be useful in understanding the bit test, course alignment, and fine alignment process. You know, at what point do you continue to simulate things, even down to such a minute detail like this, you know? Even like this guy says in the comment, how crazy how complex this has gotten. What's the current completion level as it sits? Great job. I need to get back into the Hornet at some point. I mean, really, guys, I get it. It's a simulation and we're simulating everything, but was that really needed? I don't know. That's just me nitpicking, I guess, but that is the video they just posted a couple hours ago. Next up is another video. This time it is DCS FA-18C Hornet air-to-air radar use. And it goes on to say, perhaps one of the most complex and confusing aspects of operating the Hornet is correct use of the air-to-air radar. The APG-73 is mechanically scanned pulse Doppler radar that is not a magic sensor that detects anything in front of it. Rather, there are several factors that determine what it can detect. In this video, I'll go over many of these factors, and in the end, I hope you'll better understand how to best use the radar and understand its limitations. Many of these same principles will also apply to the F-16 radar. And of course it will, because these are being developed in conjunction with each other, so what they learn for the Hornet, they give over to the F-16. What they learned during the F-16 development, they share with the Hornet. So very cool stuff. I'll throw a link to this in the video description as usual, so you can check it out for yourself. Next up from the weekend news, looks like the Rise of the Persian Lion is a new campaign, I believe, for the FA-18C Hornet. It says the campaign will become available in the next open beta 2.7.4 update and can be available for download on our eShop and on Steam. And it looks like it's another Hornet campaign, and this campaign follows on from Ford's exploits above the USS John C. Stennis in the Serpents Head 2 campaign. And they show a pretty cool image of it there. And one of the coolest things from this past weekend was some new images from the KA-50 Black Shark 3. We're pleased to present the progress to the engines, transmission, and rotor head. As you can imagine, the propulsion system will be visible when the fuselage is damaged during combat or when under maintenance. The twin 2400 horsepower Klimov TV3-117 VMA turboshaft engines are mounted high on the fuselage above the wings. Note how the semicircular air intakes and exhaust are tuned outward and the level of detail the modelers have put into these components. Everything is being recreated using exact drawings to a real-world scale. And then there are some images of it. A little bit of work-in-progress action there. Again, kind of cool, but not that exciting to me, but I'll definitely throw a link to this in the video description so you can check it out for yourself. And also from the weekend update, DCS Normandy by Ugra Media is receiving updated color and splat map textures for fields and buildings. Airfield textures have also been improved, and multiple bugs at Evero, Funnington, I can't pronounce all of these, I'm not even going to try, but at the airfields have been fixed. Taxiway issues at blah 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 have also been resolved. Performance improvements when flying low over dense forest areas are noticeable. Individual tree types including Amur oak, black ash, pine, river birch, and sugar maple are now more distinguishable and lifelike. That sounds like fantastic news. It didn't say when that was going to happen, though. My guess is it's probably going to be in the next open beta update, because they didn't give us an ETA on that. But that's exciting, because I've always kind of liked the Normandy map after they improved it a little bit. And it sounds like these additional improvements ought to make it a lot cooler than what it once was. All right, the guys at Leatherneck Simulations posted the other day with a little update. Introducing the SWOD-9 Mark 0 Bat Bomb, the great-grandfather of the JSOW. Developed in 1944, it first saw service in April of 1945, launched from the PB-4Y-2B bomber aircraft. Later, other aircraft, such as the Corsair, were modified to carry it. Of course, that's where they're going with this, right? The onboard radar system has been designed to act like an echolocation that bats and dolphins use to find their prey. A pulse signal would be transmitted toward the intended target. When the return signal is received, it would adjust its flight path accordingly until impact. Inside its belly harbored the AN-M65 General Purpose Bomb, 1,000 pounds of nightmares that are intended for anti-ship strikes. And then they show a couple images of it that you can click on. I'll definitely throw a link to this in the video description as usual, so you can check it out for yourself. Alright, this is something that was posted just today, and I was really excited about this at first, and I was gonna purchase one, to be honest. Virpil has made a post, and they've went on to say, you know, we've asked from time to time if we have clearance or B stock units available at a discount. Previously, this hasn't been something we've done. However, we're now trialing the new Virpil Controls factory outlet store on eBay. And it says our factory outlet store will bring great value to budget-minded Virpils by offering discontinued, refurbished, and B-stock items. All products are tested and put up to the same standard you come to expect from Virpil Controls, backed by our usual warranty, and of course fully supported by our product team. Prices will be discounted from our store prices. Prices and item availability may vary, so be sure to keep an eye on what's available. And they weren't lying about that, because what really pisses me off is this morning I clicked here and I was going to get one of these T50 CM2 throttles. I clicked the link. Well, here's the link right now. And this morning, this was $329. I don't know why all of a sudden they've decided to jack it up over $100. I would have bought one that was B stock at $329, but it looks like they're playing games with, you know, what they're going to sell this stuff for, and they really don't know what they're doing with it yet. So they're not lying about trialing and how prices may vary. And that really sucks, because I was going to buy one at $329, but there's no way in hell I'm paying $441. I mean, how much does this thing cost from them? That's not much of a discount off of what these things really cost already, from what I remember. So this might be a good thing for you. They do offer a variety of different pieces. Going back to the list here, you can get a Mongoose T50 grip. That's out of stock. You can get a Constellation grip, Alpha grip, right-handed, left-handed. The base was $200 this morning. Let's see what it is now. Well, it's out of stock, and they didn't raise the price on that one at least. But anyway, I will throw a link to this in the video description as usual, so you can check it out for yourself. Maybe you'll find a deal and you'll find those prices acceptable, but you know, I'm still yet to get my hands on this stuff. I really like to get one of those throttles, but man, I'm not shelling out $500, man. That's just stupid money right now. All right. And lastly, the developer diary from 1C Game Studios. Or is this more of an update? Nope, they don't have the number on it. Normally the number is posted. The last one was 286, so I can only think that maybe this is 287. But it goes on to say, Dear pilots, tankers, and gunners, today we have a short developer diary for you that shows progress on the Normandy airfields and cockpit of our P-51B/C. As with our Rhineland map, the Normandy map will include historically accurate airfields. Here you can see how we match up period photos with our in-game map as we build them. And then there's a variety of images. be honest, looking at these photos, this really doesn't look that impressive. So not quite sure what the goal was here. Maybe to show us that they were trying to make it as historically accurate as the old images and photos. But to me, this kind of stuff doesn't really impress me. And then, of course, and work continues on the P-51BC cockpit, and below are some of the work in progress shots. Of course, there are some missing details as the work is ongoing and still quite early. We are confident the P-51BC will be really awesome when it's completed, and then there are some images there that you can check out as well. And that's it. It's pretty short and sweet this week. I really didn't find a lot that was worth talking about. There were a few other things I kind of thought were interesting, but I don't know. Maybe the next Flight Sim news will be a little bit longer like it usually is, but I didn't want to wait forever to get you guys something. And it has been a week since I put one out. I kind of was on a roll there for a little bit, and you know, then work and summer and all the fun stuff that happens around that. Plus, I'm a grandfather now, so I'm kind of on the weekends enjoying my my awesome new grandson. So there's that. So as always, thanks so much for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button, and until next time, guys.